Okay, here we are on another Thursday night. Every 2 weeks, we get together at P2G. We get together at P2G to share as a family, as families, how crypto, blockchain, and all of the gaming process works. Give me 1 second. We got to get that music down. Okay. And we absolutely love it. The rest of it. Part of gaming is all right, guys. Part of gaming is music and everything, and blockchain is no different. So the difference between blockchain gaming and regular gaming is that it's done in a setting that allows you to create finances and actually earn value, real value. Normal games always give us an opportunity to earn game value. It's usually not transferable to real world stuff. We usually get points or things that we can get toward playing more of the game. And usually you're actually being taught to continue to play and grow and build our scores. But what if your scores really could build your life? Let's take a look at this. So talk to you in just a second. I'm going to get you started. I'm going to give you a little taste of one of our favorite games to play, and that's Splinterlands. You can see here in my background. So I'm going to get all set up. I'm going to do a little gameplay just to show off what's available in blockchain gaming. This is only the tip of the iceberg. So let's get you all set up. Just love the music. By the way, we do not own the rights to this music. It just happens to be playing in the background. In this particular setting, I want to just share my screen with you all so you can see what we're doing. We've gone to the screen where we have the login for splinterlands.com. This is a game that's still going to be playing. Probably get a little quieter in here in just a moment. Give me a second and I will help. Okay, so we're back and we are in the space. Here we are about to begin our Thursday night. And by the way, if you would like to join us, just go to p2gnetworks.com and join us. Just have to go into the virtual space and click on the date for this event, as you will see it on the walls when you look around our virtual room and our meta space for this. Yes, we said it. Meta space to register your classes. Definitely hope you guys join us. The link is up for Krypto Kidz, which is a family gaming platform. Let's get you and your kids in here, working it out. All right, so let's get going. As you can see, I'm here getting ready to log in with my information. So can use email, can use password. I choose to use my email. I'm in here under this lovely login, and because I pre-saved it, I'm also a voting power. I have voting power because I own the coin on the platform. I own a significant amount of coin on the platform. As you can see at the very top, these are my coins. You get free coin when people join. You get people to join. You get free coin when you win battles. You get more free coin if you get what's called drops or airdrops, real ones. I'm going to hide this for now. Right now, I'm not going to focus on the voting, but this is who I am. I'm Miss Ruby, and this is my profile. Just checking it out. Now I'll take a look and see who I is. All right, so I have played a lot of games. I've played 303 battles, and of that, I won 115. Longest streak is five games in a row. I won 5 back-to-backs, the longest streaks. Now, these are newer, this is a newer model, and I played less of the new model, which gives us 2 different types. Modern is for newer people coming into the space who are just getting the hang of this. And that's a really fun part about it, because if you you know, if you really look at it, you in your new when you come to a space where there's money on the table and you can, it's originally free. You want to use that free time to build up skills before you start investing in the platform. And I'll explain the investing in the platform part in just a moment. So I'm just gonna share it out a little bit, let folks know where we're at, what we're doing, that we're on, and just kind of get it popping from there, you know. Here we go. For a second, it's logging in. So we're sharing on all platforms. Yes. All right, so we're about to get it popping on the game because, well, it's time. We're going to see what we can win today, how many games we can win back to back. So teach you a little bit about the strategy for this particular game and many ways to learn how to play newer games on the blockchain. What's the difference between blockchain games and this one? Well, we're going to start to show you exactly what that means. All right, here we go. So excited. All right, here we go. Really excited. So we're getting it out, the word out there so others can join us. Some gameplay in Splinterlands, making it happen. Let's do it. And if you're in the room, you can get the link in the room at p2gnetworks.com, or you can come watch us on YouTube and watch this live on P2G Networks TV, where you can also, and you can also interact because I can see that here and just let us know what you're thinking about, you know, what we're up to here. This is really exciting. Let's get it popping, guys. So I'm here in the game and it says to play now. I've logged in. There's a couple of things that have taken place since I started. When you start the game, you want to recognize that you're going to get some free playing cards to play with. That they're not yours, but they're ones you can borrow to practice with. Every account gets them. Before, if you would like to purchase on the platform to have your own cards to start building your value, you would definitely need to get what's called the Summoner Spellbook. That's the first thing that you need to have in order to be able to really get a handle on this. And I believe, let me see if we can get to the Spellbook. Okay. Definitely want to start making purchases for the things that are needed, but small, a little at a time. I have friends who actually don't invest, they actually just build. And it's really exciting because they show how this all works. So personally, I've already done that. I've already done it. So this is where you know, I own this much coin. So I have the Summoner Spellbook I already own. Okay, so I've got also some credits going on, some coin. I have vouchers that I own because I've been playing the game. I have my coins sitting in here. Chaos Legion, this is a package of new cards that are very rare. All right, their rarity is that they're rare. I have, says your package, my packs purchased, which is really cool. My packs purchased is 2. Okay, so I have a second pack. Let me take a look up here and see if my pack comes up. All right, just checking my locations and I will locate that a little later. But right here, you can see I have some supplies. These are the legendary potion, which I will explain what the potions are for. Let's get back to how this game is played. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna hear about how to play the game. Let's get some Q&A going. Whenever you get to a new game, it's always recommended that you start it out by going to the Q&A. Find out the FAQs or the Q&A sections where you can learn gameplay, learn about what's available in building teams and guilds, tournaments, that's opportunities for large amounts of money to be won as your skill sets start to build, airdrops, purchases, and transfers. So how to get your money off and on and off the platform before you do that, and if there's any available airdrops. So let's explain what airdrops are. Airdrops are coins that are distributed by the platform that are qualified by different means. Sometimes some platforms require you to be a holder of their coin, and a certain amount of that coin will be distributed to your account over the time or at one time. Airdrops are not purchased. They're not something that you would purchase directly. You are you're getting gifted because you're part of holding or investors of the platform. So when you invest a certain amount of coin or invest in the coin in a certain time, you can see yourself get free coin or free provisional coin. Sometimes they give you a different coin for owning another coin in the same company. So that being said, there is FAQs and blockchain basics. That means that they give you an understanding that this game is on the blockchain. And so if you understand about how blockchain works, your game works that same way. Your game is actually recorded into the blockchain, the battles, all of your assets that you own, the ones that you win, and even your wallets that you want to transfer the coins and everything over to that's more private. You can actually do that. Now, when I say coins, you have two different kinds of coins on here. You have crypto coins, actually three. You have game coin, which is only good to work in the game. You have crypto coin, which is good to trade for game coins in the space. Then you have NFTs. That's a different type of coin. That's a different type of coin product. And just to give you a clarity on that, coins are software. They're not physical coins. You cannot put them in somewhere or pluck them in and they turn on something, or you get a number of them and you get change for something. So coins have a function. And when you're using these allow for programs to do or interact with each other. Simple as that. So let's get some things going. I want to make sure that when you get on this platform, if you would like to get some perks, and get a discount and even maybe a bump up for your spell book, let us know. We'll get you our link for P2G. So that way, if you're on our team, we'll sponsor you. And that's kind of what we do when you get your account and join us. Krypto Kidz is a platform for children and adults. It's for families, people who would like to learn how this gaming process works and a little bit more about overall how NFTs make money or use case for NFTs, which means that the usability, giving it its value, builds and grows over time. So let's get it popping. All right, let's do it. So right now, I'm going to look at gameplay because I want to share with you exactly the basic rules on how it works. Gameplay is broken down into, and these are the Q&As. They actually have a full explanation in order on gameplay. It says, why am I getting a cool down message when I try to rent my cards? Okay. So this is in FAQs. Let's go to the actual how it works. Okay. So you go back to the front page, and before you even get started, it's going to give you some details about what's going on. Here we go. I'm going to hide the proposal. Tower Defense and Rift Watcher packs are on sale now. I can click this button, it'll take me there. Uh-oh, gateway. That's a bad gateway or a page that's not available right now. All right. It says unblock Bronze League to earn season points and unlock season rewards in chess. So I have to play through to bronze on either of these in order to make it. So as you can see, I've had more battles in the wild than I have in the modern and beginners. It's just mostly because this is a new feature, modern. All right, so next tournament starts in 10 hours. Wow, okay, that's cool. And right now the prize pool is at $4, which is crazy because they go up to the millions. Kid you not. So as time goes through, you have more people jumping into the tournaments. The funding goes up because it costs you coin to join. So everybody's putting in coin to be able to win a bigger pot. And it's not crazy expensive. All right, and just tells me what my focus is. I'm just trying to unblock. So I'm just playing until I get past bronze. Now, before you get started, scroll down on the front page. It tells you how to battle, card ownership, and the community. How to Battle is the first one that I would love for you guys to take on because it's going to show you. Ready to rumble. Okay. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure. Yeah, brought us back. Unlike most trading card games, Splinterland's battles are fast and furious, usually only requiring a few minutes. Gameplay is simple and easy to learn. There are 3 steps. Review combat rules. Every battle has different styles, different rules. This includes special conditions. Maybe non-flying units take damage. Mana cap, the max power of the team, is low or very high. And allowable splinters. How many of these splinters, which are your creatures? So you have a summoner, which is your wizard, that controls creatures, which are your monsters or splinters. They all fall into different, I guess, features. And we'll go over it. Making your team, select a summoner. This will determine the level and type of the unit available to you. Now position your unit based on their stats and battles. Submit your team before the timer runs out. And the timer is about 2.5 minutes long. 3 at the most I've ever seen. Okay, so keep in mind. And the battle. Watch the battle unfold. Notice how position, stats, and abilities affect the outcome. Learn what works and what doesn't. Find victory on the battlefield. Okay, you can learn more. There it is. This is what I was looking for. So you can get a little bit of a taste of what this looks like. We're going to go through this very quickly. Okay, and so the summoners are here. They're the magic user. A magic user who harness one of 6 primal forces. They use this power to summon monsters. Monsters, any person or creature that is called forth by a summoner to do battle. Monsters do the actual fighting. Both summoners and monsters may be found in the Splinterlands booster packs. And that's what you were saying was on sale, the booster packs. All right, we have a play tutorial, or we can move down and learn a little bit more about the splinters. The splinters are 6 sources of magic in the Splinterlands. There's fire, there's water, air, earth, life, death, and dragon. Each of these primal forces is companioned by distinct factions known as splinters. A summoner uses magic to call upon the various races, habitats, and creatures that exist within the same splinter. For example, a summoner of the Earth Splinter will be able to call forth monsters that live in the mountains or the forests. A basic card looks like this. Remember, we were talking about their stats being really strong. So let's take a look at what stats and identify what you're choosing from in a deck. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. All right. So let's move this right along. So mana meaning the full cost of the power that's allowed on the board to be used. Coming down, you have stats. This is stats like speed, power, toughness, and health. Of course, when health is out at 0, you're out of the game. The card is out of the game. Splinter's rarity. How rare they are is here, according to this particular. And this flame may look very different. So it shows the very rarity of it. There's common, rare, epic, and legendary in the rarity. The splinter's name, the name of the card, of the creature on the card. You have different levels that the cards are come at. So giving them different abilities, and the higher the level, the more abilities come with that card. We even have gold, and also the color of the card itself can make a difference because the gold cards may have some extra powers. And their experience of the card goes up as it's being used, and it gains just that experience. All right, now stats. There's a whole list of different stats, but when you see this symbol, melee, it means basically that's your bashing, crashing, banging, beating up power. That gives them the most power to and armor to protect themselves and the strength to really do damage. Range, of course, that's like our second level. We always like the range as the second level because as range gives us, it's like in any, you know, if you ever watched like a Robin Hood show or movie or one of those old forest type battles, you'll always see that the second level are archers or what's called ranged attacks. Then there's magic. Magic always exists in these games. That gives them extra, you know, literally an extra oomph or the ability to hit without missing. Okay, there is no chance of missing with the magic, but there are defenses against magic. There's also speed. Okay, speed, getting in, out, avoiding, and evading. Armor to protect, and of course the health. Once the health gets to 0, the host dies. And these are the fighting abilities, different powers that are given to expand the drastic power of the monster, giving them those little extra, extras so that they can fight and have their power, have different powers defend against other powers. There's several of them, which you should take the time to definitely go through and master these powers, because as you see them come up on the cards, you make better choices on how to combine your cards. Makes sense? I hope so. Look, poison. Attacks every chance to apply. It says attacks have a chance to apply poison, which does automatic damage to the target at the beginning of each round after the poison is applied. Wow. Protect, all friendly monsters gain 2 armors. That's a really, really great feature to have, isn't it? Retaliate, when someone hits you, you hit back. There's one that's a double tap. One of those retaliate, every time they get hit, the person or the card that hit them gets hit twice. I'm really excited. So you want to learn how to use these amazing abilities to, together in a team. How the battlefield is set up is really simple. Your first, summoners are going to be at the ends. They're telling the monsters what to do. You align the first monster, and then each monster away from the summoner, 1 card back. Filling vacancies. When a monster dies, the monster behind it all move up 1 position to fill the vacant spot. Think carefully about how your monsters will be positioned if one dies. There can be no holes in formation. Adjacency. Certain abilities affect adjacent positions. So what does it mean to be adjacent? Notice position 1 and 2 and 3. Position 2 is adjacent. 2 is adjacent from 3. And 2 is adjacent from, position 2 is adjacent from both positions 1 and 3, true. Position 1 is only adjacent to position 2. Got it. Likely, position 6 is only adjacent to position 5. Think of the formation in terms of a line and not a grid. So in other words, it goes like this. There you go. Okay, so 1 and back. Let's take a look. I'm going to prepare for the battle. I've been given, so this is where the mana cap comes up, playable splinters. It tells me exactly what the rules are. No modifications. Sometimes there's modifications and rules that are set in the beginning of the game. It tells everybody what they can and cannot do, what powers are available to them, and what difficulties will be placed in advance, depending on the battle that you're doing. All right, here we go. All right, this is a little strategy that you can use, but I think I gave in a little bit of that already. I'm gonna try to play the tutorial. I think I'm gonna skip the tutorial. I'm gonna show you a game. So this is where we get into the meat of it all. Hope you enjoy this. Let's get it popping. So right now I'm going to go into a battle. I'm currently at novice. I haven't moved up to bronze just yet. I should say I went back because I haven't played the game in a while. So I've decided to go in through the wild card. All right. So myself, I have 26 mana cap. The person that fought before, I don't know who they are, but these are the ones that they've used before. And these are the characters they like. So I'm going to quickly look them over and see what they're used to. And they can see mine, and they see a lot of my water. So I'm going to see about trying to protect against them. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a really strong summoner. I have a couple of them on here that I actually own because I buy cards. I like to buy some of the cards and watch them grow in value and see how they multiply in their processes. So let's take a look. All right, she's magic. That gives you extra magic. This is my strongest card. I'm going to use up 7 of my 26. So now I have 19 in my number to go up. So I always pick a really strong one to come out the gate with. Something that's super strong, has lots of hitting power, a lot of speed, extra life. And I know because of this one, I'm going to get like extra shields. And this one is the increase. I can evade or I can avoid being hit. I'm going to use that one. My next one is going to be, I'm going to go to the next type of attack and make sure that I get a really good, a really strong arrow. And we're going through a few of them. These are pretty good. But be careful because your time goes really fast. It's like really just 2 minutes, like I said, and the numbers go down quick. So I took up 7 and 7, that's 14. I got about 12 left. So my next number's got to make it really count. So I'll probably do a 6 on this one. I got a good 5. These two are excellent for backing up my, no, I'll do that one's faster. I'll do that one. I have less than a minute, so it's 2 plus, I have 8. Let's get some magic in here. Get a good magic in here. Some strong magic. All right, I think I like him. And let me see. And I have like 1 left. And this one. Okay, and they're in order. I'm gonna hit battle, see how it works. So like I said, the game is on. All right, let's see. All right, let's get it popping. What? What happened? Nah, dude. I must have hit the button. Let's replay and see how it plays out. Let's see how it replays out. Like I said, the games are on the blockchain and it will let it see. Want to see how it plays? I feel like I got cheated. Hit rumble. Yeah. Oh, there was a glitch. Shucks. Okay, so that happened. And it was stored. The glitch was stored on the blockchain. All right, I'm going to go to my wilds. If your game glitches, and I'm going to come and close this up. If your game glitches, please refresh. That's all you have to do. Ta-da! All right. So if the game glitches while you're doing it, so basically I won that one. But notice my energy didn't go up. I didn't quite get my energy. This tends to happen occasionally. For whatever reason. I'm right now in a wild card. battle. Let's see. Wow, 99. Whew, I like this one. I like it. High mana. That means I bring out all the stops. I bring out all the stops. Top. That's my tops. So I'm gonna get two really strong ones. So give me something like steel. I don't play that. We're gonna get him in the front. We're gonna get him on the back. Go get me some more. All right, tops. I always go 7+ on. Anytime I got big high numbers of mana, I always use a smart team. Slow, close that out. What? You the only one? All right, let's get your brothers and sisters in here. Because I need some stealth. All right, here we go. So you always like to look at this is a snare that attack enemies flying, removes flying abilities, targets monsters with the range, magic, but no. All right, I'll work with that one. Now let's go back to high and let's see what we got for magic. All right, cool. That's my highest magic. Go further down and see what else is in magic. Because you really want some, magic can do some really great things. All right, here we go. What do you got? Reduce damage from melee attacks. This one, oh, that's my boo. Yes. See, the pixie chick is cool, but not as bad as that other one. You would think this was, reduce melee from magic, from ranged attacks is cool. But I like to have a little extra magic on my team. This one right here, when the monster is afflicted, it hits the target, it has a chance of applying affliction to the target, causing it to be unable to be healed. That's power. Okay. Targets monster on the enemies. Okay. Instead of the first, removes negative effects. I like her. She restores. But yeah, let's take a look at what we got. And we have a whole lot more to pick from. But I like this combination. I like this setup. I played these before. So let's take a look. We're gonna come in the game and we'll take a chance and take a look and see if, we get a little something. And they picked magic. This one picked this strong magic team. Now, I can't say this is going to go any particular way because they've got healers. Uh-oh. I think my game is having trouble today. So I lost this one. It didn't quite play through. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out here. So you'll see that. And I'm going to go into a new browser and see if it has a different effect. So yes, you can play this on different platforms. There we go. All right, so as you can see, it's not taking me forever to get into the game. It really isn't. I'm in, it's playing. Let's see how the game itself goes. Play now. I'm gonna go for wild card. See, it gave me my energy. Okay, modern. I have to stick with modern in order to get my energy. That sucks. That sucks. See, I like the wild card. I'm a big wild card lover. I can win all day in the other one, but I get a challenge on wild. Let's see. All right, 13. Now that's a challenge, trying to make up a team off of 13. So I can't really go this big with the card because I need a strong summoner. So I try to give something that's going to give me a little extra leeway, stuff that I like to play with. All right, cool. So this is another fire. I'm usually a water, but fire is also extremely strong. And this one's going to give it extra, they're going to get an extra shield. So I'm going to pick something nice and I need to do a 5 because right now all I have is 11 left. And it's okay. You know, it is okay to play with different number cards and stuff. They have different types in here. Some neutrals are in here. But some of these cards do some really wild things. So like this one, you take that baby. It's a 3, giving me like 5 left to go on. Let me see. Give me some melee. So 6 left. Let's get something like give me a 3. One of these 3s up there does some damage. I got to be able to fight, move, stick and move, and do what I got to do. All right, we are at our number. Oh, my bad. Where is he? Where's my Scavo? He's a 4 too. So where's your brother? Your brother's over here. All right. Which one did I use? This one. Restores armor. Yeah. He's usually in the back. This guy's got 4 life. All right, we're gonna have to take him out and replace him with this one. Oh shoot. I just took one out and I shouldn't have done that. Give me a 3. Give me a 3. Got it. It won't let me pick it. All right. So if you're too late, it actually takes you out of the game. And right now it seems that my system is having craziness. Let's see what happens. All right. I have no time. I'm going to hit battle and let it refresh. All right. I figured he was. All right. He was going to win. So didn't even have to replay it. No replay. I surrendered. So a lot of things can happen during the game that actually has you in a position where it will surrender you if you don't come in on time, which is why the timer is there. So you got me at 3 minutes. Our number is 16. I'm going to go in and grab something a little more flexy. All right, and you know what? Let's play with something we haven't played with too much. We'll play with death. And like I said, I'll go back to my tactics. We got to start with armor. I have approximately 12 left. I can do 4, 4, and 4, or 3, 4, 3s. I can work with 3s and 4s. And so a strong one that I would need, I might actually go a little higher with give me a 7. Let's see if I do a 7. What do I have in here that hits really hard? And what do you? I'll take a 7. Let's see what I got left. That's 5. So if I have 5 left, you know what I'm gonna do? Get some magic. Let me see what the lowest magic is. Take that out. Get my lowest magic with some good repercussions. All right, here we go. Let's get him. And then I'll come back. I have 2 left. Let me see if my attacks with 1. You're kidding, right? Okay, so I've got 2 left, and let's get some attackers in here. Give me some range. Can I not do range? Oh, this sucks. Give me a 2 for range. All right, I gotta pick from the ladies. I would pick one with speed, Naga. All right, and these 2 go in different orders. I'm gonna put this baby up top. All right, so I am at my max, and we'll see how my team battles, how my team works. It's gonna be weird, I can tell you. Very interesting. Very interesting. Right, it leached. Great. Mm-mm. Dag. Ah! You can check out what this one has. Dag. It's gonna be a hard hitter. Now, why is she taking hits? One of my, okay, there we go. Okay, so why did it take on hits and it did not attack? It's because that was a part that I didn't pay attention to. Once that that piece was brought to the front from the all the way in the back, it didn't have power as a front attacker. So you got to be careful for the rules for some of these because those make up the difference of win or lose in this game. So it's coming to the top of the hour, and I want to just say thanks for hanging out with me here on P2G's Crypto Kids Thursday, where we are learning how to build points and play games for crypto. All of this, I'll show you, give you a chance to see what I've been up to. So investing early in the game, I was able to not only get cards, but I was able to win cards. I'm gonna go to the cards and show you a little bit of what you're able to do. So all of the cards with the S up top are sample cards. These belong to the system that you're able to play games and use, and they'll always be available to you. Now, what I'm going to show you, that's all that I have that's playable. I'm just going to show you what is owned. These are my cards. I've earned quite a few of them in battles. You know, I also use some of my airdrops to make purchases. So as I began to create these, I got rewarded in battle. I also used some of the coin that I earned in battle to purchase, which is how you can bring them. I can also rent the cards out when I'm not using them. I can actually, which would have to have my cards or have my account making money while I am not playing. Also, I can also sell the cards. These are all NFTs. The cards that I have, I own. They're mine. And I'm able to literally sell them and rent them. So I can rent cards for playing games and winning bigger pots. I can actually rent the cards, rent it out, rent it to me, delegate it out, delegate it to me. So you can also send people cards to play with. You can loan cards as well. The cards can go up for sale, and there are different platforms for that. If you want to, so go to the market, just to share with you. These are the extra, this is where you buy the cards. Right now, the highlighted cards are the gold foil because they're up there, you know, they're the most strength. Now, for those who would like to, who are wondering, yes, that is Waka Flocka Flame. Waka Flocka Flame is one of an artist, music artist who has partnered with Splinterlands as part of his metaverse venture, one of them. And of course, excuse me, he has a heck of a deck and some really great power of poison. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. So what we do on the game is we get to know the cards. We try new cards. We see what we can do to either purchase. Cards have different prices, so you can actually go according to the price, from the highest to the lowest or the lowest to the highest. These cards, no, that's not $1 million, just to let you know. This is 1 cent in Splinter, in dark crystals. So I would pay up to 1 cent in dark crystals to get this card. And as you can see, these are all level 1s. And as you go down the line, the price goes up and so does the level change. And they take on so many different phases and faces. You can see different abilities. Under some of the same cards, you'll see multiple abilities. And the goal is to build up cards and to gain cards with multiple abilities, so that your fighters are strong and your battles are more likely to be won. We like ones with a lot of life, right? This is like 50 cents. And he has the ability to reduce from being bashed on, melee. You know, so this one is a reach monster. Has the ability to attack from second position, it says, but only from second position. So if you put it on your list and it comes up, it rises, it can then be attacked without attacking back. So be careful. There's so many different I like the Cursed Windiku is another really good one. It has the ability for when it gets attacked, it does damage to its attacker, so it will retaliate. As you attack it, it attacks you, and there's 9 attacks it can take up to. That's if it doesn't get an extra shield. Crazy, right? Or extra lives. So there's different markets you can purchase. Peak Monsters actually sells, it allows for the selling and the swapping and trading of these particular cards, these type of cards. You can take your cards off the platform and sell them in open markets. They're your cards. You can sell them for whatever you want. You know, people tend to go to different platforms, and summoners are definitely a stronger sale. They change price, they changed, you can look for all the summoners only. Nice, this is a good one. Wizard, Grandmaster Wrath, right? Let's check them out and get a chance, guys. So this is just one of the platforms. I'm going back to the original page and pulling up the platforms you can buy. Different markets. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Definitely when it gets cold, you have to make it warmer so it gets drier, so be careful. And with that, we just got a new one, Splex GG. This is a new platform that allows for you to, I think you can build them on this platform, but we'll see. It's also a rental service. This is a rental service. Interesting, very interesting. Return your assets, time. That's what's up. And it's an SPS and dark crystals. Okay, so I'm really excited because you get to learn so much about this new world of gaming. No more of the days that you just play games that are mindless and don't pay you to play them. Why would you play games that cost you money when you could just get paid to play? And it's not complicated because games like this build not just your imagination, but build your abilities for strategies. So we hope that you join us and that you come and join the platform for way more programming. Crypto Kids is available every second Wednesday for families, kids, and even our elderly join us. So come on, join us on a Thursday night at 7 p.m. and we'll see what we can learn and how to build and maybe some new strategies and ways of thinking about things that we see in our life every day. I'm Miss Thomas, or known as Miss Ruby, on the games and everywhere. I hope that you got a lot from this session and that you come and play with us at P2G because we have a ball, but we make it count. We'll see you soon.